NLR. That's what we're doing.
Niller.
Niller time. It's Niller time.
No.
Yep. Niller time. Deal with it.
Oh, I've dealt with it already.
You got to deal with it some more.
I've sent notifications to the proper review board.
The review board.
Review board.
What review?
The board.
What?
The new F&E review.
The new F&E review?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Anyways, NLR. I'm going to pick one pony news.
One pony news.
One pony news to tell everybody. And that pony news is that... I can't find pony news. GM Burrow is coming to BronyCon.
What?
The MLP book writer. The ones that you love so much.
What? I saw Katie Cook this weekend.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Where did you see her at?
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm.
San Diego Comic-Con?
Phoenix Comic-Con.
Phoenix Comic-Con. Sorry, I might have just outed where you live.
Wow.
You know? It's what I do.
And by see, I mean I walked past her booth and just assumed that the person there was her.
Fair enough, fair enough. Did you not talk to her at all?
No, I didn't.
Did you, you weren't like, please give me autograph, please?
No.
No. Did you see any cool pony stuff at the Phoenix Comic-Con?
Nah.
No? Not really?
Nope.
Okay. Well.
I did go to a panel of Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah? Superman.
Spoilers. What?
Superman.
Was he Superman?
No, he was not Superman. He was MacGyver, though.
He
It's
was.
kind of like Superman.
Not really. And he was also Colonel Jack O'Neill.
Sure, that's probably why he was there more so much than the MacGyver thing. But
It was kind of an even 50-50 split.
Sure. Did he do a Q&A stuff?
Yeah, it was the entire Q&A.
Mm.
And the first question was about Window of Opportunity, which made me happy.
I don't know what that is.
It's the best Stargate episode ever.
Is that the one where he draws a smiley face on a plate with mustard and ketchup?
Yes, it is.
Because that's the best one. That's the only one that I've seen that I think is the best.
It's one where he gets stuck in a time loop and then eventually he just does whatever he wants.
Oh, so Groundhog's Day.
Pretty much the episode.
Or the new Tom Cruise movie, Edge of Tomorrow.
Ugh.
Hey man, looks like it's got good reviews. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know it's based on a book, and it's probably not as good as the book, but I'm still looking forward to seeing the movie.
Yeah, so I got to the con, and basically, here's a line. I'm going to go into this panel, whatever it is, and it turned out to be, I can't remember his name.
Cool.
Oh, let me look it up. You probably know him.
I probably know of him. I don't know who it is, though. I'm not a mind reader.
Well, no, but I'm looking for his name. Oh, it's Manu Bennett.
Never heard of him. What was he in? Does it say?
He plays Deathstroke in Arrow.
I don't watch that show.
Yeah, he had a part in the television series Spartacus.
Nah, I didn't watch that show either.
Then no.
Okay.
It was a funny panel. He slapped his ass a couple of times.
He what?
He slapped his ass a couple of times.
Oh, I thought you said stopped his ass. I'm like,
oh no,
what?
He had a part in The Hobbit that he talked about. Azog, the Defiler.
Oh, okay.
You know that one?
It rings a bell.
One of the orcs.
Sure.
The pale orc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
Cool.
And the panel I was really looking forward to going to was full by the time I got there. It was Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion, huh?
Yep. You should know who that is.
Of Firefly.
Yes.
Castle and Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Uh-huh. The hammer is his penis.
Yep.
Yes. And so I was upset that I didn't get to go to that screening. Well, panel.
Yeah. I mean, he always sounds like, just the way he presents himself, he sounds like he's a cool dude in general. So.
And I didn't want to pay the $80 to take a picture with him.
Yeah, I understand, I understand the need for those. I've
All right.
$80 to take a picture with him.
I could have just
$25 to get an autograph. Sure, I could see that, but
I could have just gone earlier to the panel and then just take a picture and then Photoshop myself in.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I always wonder is why does like, I can understand why Patrick Stewart commands, $100 for a picture and like $70 for an autograph, right? Because he's a big star. But why does the star of, I forget his name, Lewis and Clark Adventures, the guy who played Superman in Lewis and Clark Adventures?
Because people gotta get paid. And you gotta imagine that they get paid a lot for coming to conventions.
What was his name? Do you remember his name?
No.
Dean Cain. Dean Cain. Why does Dean Cain command the same amount of money?
As Nathan Fillion?
No, as Patrick Stewart.
Oh.
It doesn't make any sense to me. So, that's our pony news, and my phone is blowing up. And that's pony news. So that's it. My phone's blowing up. I'm out of here. It's like nothing else ever happened this week at all.
Episode over.
Episode over.
I went to Comic-Con, and that's enough for an entire episode.
Yep. You went to Comic-Con. You went to like 3 panels.
I did.
Did you buy anything cool?
I bought bookmarks, and that's the only thing that interested me.
Sweet.
Yep.
I'm glad you bought bookmarks.
And so I went to the convention with $200 in my pocket and left with $175 in my pocket.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait! There is something.
What?
E3.
There's 3 E's? No, there's only 1 E.
There's 3 E's.
But isn't that not over yet? Shouldn't we wait until next week to talk about it? Nope!
Because the most important part of it is over. And that was the media briefings by the 4 major players.
Anyone else doing briefings?
I don't believe so.
But is it over?
No.
Then we should wait.
Why do you think we should wait? Why don't we just talk about the briefings and then we can talk about the rest of it?
What's the rest of it?
Exactly. Let's take a look at the schedule. Each game is having like their own thing.
You have the schedule?
Yeah. I mean, there are people announcing more. I just want to talk about the media briefings, okay? There's only 4 of them.
Maybe.
Microsoft was number 1, the first one. Did you watch any of the media briefings, or am I just going to be talking about this by myself?
You're just going to talk about this by yourself.
You didn't watch any of the You haven't seen anything about E3.
I pay attention to what's been announced, but I don't watch anything.
So you haven't watched any of the trailers or anything like that? Cause
I watched the Sonic one. That was horrible.
The Sonic one? I didn't even see the Sonic one. What was the Sonic one about?
Sonic Boom. It's a game based off a cartoon that's coming up. Let me find you.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it right now.
It's horrible.
I know, but we're recording right now. I can't watch it because then the sound will be in the recording.
So?
I'm not doing it.
Dang it. Well, basically...
Use your words, man.
I will use my words. Basically, this Sonic game is not being made by Sega or the Sonic team.
Okay.
It's made...
Like that's been, a gold mine from, since, between 1993 and now.
Well, yeah, but still. What, you didn't like Sonic Unleashed?
I did not like Sonic Unleashed.
I'm thinking of Generations.
Sonic Generations was okay until I got to the last boss and I was like, how do I play this boss? The last boss was terrible.
It was terrible. They explained nothing.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, I can't, like, I played the entirety of the game with reasonable level of skill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to the last boss and it's like, oh, you're just dead. Like, no, you can't play anymore. Like, the way that you've been playing the entire time up until now is not right.
I didn't like the last boss, but I didn't find it hard.
It wasn't hard. It was unfair.
It was just a tiny bit confusing of how they explained it.
Yes. And not explained it as in story-wise. Explained it as in...
how to fight the boss.
Yes. And that made it terrible and unfair.
One of the things I did like about Sonic Generations, about a year ago, somebody made a mod to port in all the day missions from Sonic Unleashed.
Okay.
And it was fun.
Okay.
It was all the good parts of Sonic Unleashed.
So...
But we're talking about the new Sonic Boom.
1/3 of the game. of
Yes.
Sonic Unleashed.
Yes.
All right.
The fun third.
Right.
But anyways, this Sonic Boom is based off a new cartoon that's coming out called Sonic Boom. And the voice acting has to be some of the worst voice acting I've seen ever. And this is even on Sonic scaling here. I would go
Okay.
so far as say not the gameplay, but like the way that the voice acting is looking, it's gonna be worse than Sonic 06. It's no use.
It's no use.
It's no
well,
use.
see, the thing is the voice acting wasn't the biggest problem in Sonic 06.
I know. I'm saying pretend that the gameplay and loading screens were voice acting, and there you got it.
I don't think that that's possible.
Well, let me quote from what I remember from the trailer. One of the big offending lines was, "Ooh, rings, nom 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 nom."
Sounds pretty topical to today's market.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
You don't like it, but what does the market say?
Yeah, it like watching the trailer, it didn't sound like the voices were coming from the game, but somebody making fun of the game, like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it.
That's it? That's all you had to say? That's the only trailer you watched?
Yeah, I probably watched others. I paid attention to the new Halo game,
The new Halo game.
which isn't really new, but yes.
You mean Master Chief, the emo master.
The emo master.
My only friend in the entire world is dead.
What?
Oh, am I spoiling Halo 4 for you?
Oh, I played Halo 4.
I didn't even beat it, and I guess I got spoiled by it. Spoilers! I guess Cortana's fucking dead.
I thought she wasn't. I don't remember. I thought she came. I guess she is. I don't expect her to stay dead.
But they said
can't
on
remember.
stage in the Microsoft that Master Chief has lost his greatest friend, and now he is wondering what his purpose is. Who is he fighting for? Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, so Master Chief's being an emo bitch.
Wait, is there an actual new Halo game coming out?
Yes, Halo 5.
I was talking about the Halo 1 through 4 bundle.
Oh, the Master Chief Collection.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
Which includes a beta for Halo 5.
right. Then why did you ask me if there was a new Halo game coming out?
I wasn't asking, I was saying what about it?
Oh,
Like I'm transitioning.
you're transitioning. Okay,
Yes.
well,
My
It
my
seems
new
to
name
be-
is Lulu?
it seems to be that Halo 5 is about somebody who is not Master Chief finding Master Chief.
Wait, that's serious?
Yeah.
Holy crap, they're ruining the game.
And the Arbiter, voiced
Is
by
the-
Keith David,
Is a
Is-
playable character?
is the one who is sending the person to find the Master Chief.
Holy crap, they're ruining the game.
Thanks, 434.
Thank you, Guilty Spark.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, saw a trailer for Bungie's new game, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even
Mhm.
remember. Destiny, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
It has a Guilty Spark clone in it.
Ah.
It's a floating robotic thing. It's not a sphere, so I can't say that it's a sphere. It's got polygons on it, like
It's got polygons.
it's got
I
polygonals.
sure hope so. It's in a game.
It's got polygonal shapes coming off of it. That it is an artificial intelligence that was waiting for your player character to do stuff.
Is it the
I didn't think that it had a name yet.
It should be the same name as that one AI from ODST.
Oh,
Caretaker, was it?
yeah, that was the
That was a good one.
that was okay.
I love that game.
And it's not in the Master Chief Collection.
I know.
Because it shouldn't have been the Master Chief Collection. It should have been the Halo Collection and just had all the Halo games in it.
Well, it does make sense if it's the Master Chief Collection.
Of course, that it
Would
doesn't
be
have
it,
ODST and Reach. But it should have
Because-
just been the Bungie Halo Collection.
Well, it doesn't say Master Chief Collection. It just says the Master Collection.
No,
Right,
it's the
it does.
Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, this sheet that I'm looking at that has all the announcements on it. Didn't it say Master Chief Collection?
Yep, it's the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, it was a typo. Not my fault. I was just
It is your fault, man.
Mm.
Because you're the one who read it. Get it? Reddit? Reddit.com?
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
Wait.
This is a good list.
Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix. It was the actual name. I thought that was a joke. Like, no joke. I was like, someone was like, oh, here's an image of this. Haha, good joke.
Yeah, that seems like a Capcom joke right there. because it's all Capcom stuff
Yeah, it's just harkens back to Street Fighter.
and Dead Rising, because Dead Rising 3 is in the freaking name. It's just the Dead Rising 3 rehash, so
Right.
don't
I
read
forgot
into it.
I forgot
Um,
that Dead
go ahead.
Rising 3 actually came out.
Yep, that was like a launch title for the Xbox One.
I forgot about it. I should play through it sometime. And by that, I mean just watch the videos online of people playing through it and just instead I play it myself.
Sure.
Mhm.
So let's just hit some high points here.
Yep.
New Assassin's Creed,
Unity.
Unity. So I think a big theme overall this year was look at how many 4-player co-op games we can come out with.
Finally gaming is getting back to there.
Right.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed Unity is 4-player co-op.
So do they call it that because they're making it in Unity?
Yep. Well, no, not because they're making it in Unity.
Got you to say yes.
They're calling it that because you can unify and play co-op.
Mm-hmm.
So, The Division is also Tom Clancy's The Division is also 4-player co-op.
Nice.
I don't believe that it'll be. It seems more like a drop in, drop out kind of thing. Like you don't necessarily always have to be playing co-op.
Like Diablo?
Yeah, but
Alright.
but the characters will always be there. So more like I forget the name of the game, but like it seems like if there's nobody around playing with you, the players will be computer controlled.
Oh, that's horrible. I could never get behind
Kind of like
computer
your
AIs.
teammate in Gears of War.
Right.
Same type of thing, right?
Yes.
Witcher 3 looked pretty cool, though I was never able to get into the Witcher games that much. The first one kind of killed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, there's a new Crackdown game coming, which is cool.
I thought that died.
Nope, Crackdown's back.
Huh. Didn't the first one do all mainly because something with Halo?
Yeah, it
Halo
had the
3
Halo
beta.
3 beta.
Yeah.
And it sold well because of the Halo 3 beta, and that gave it a chance for the actual game to shine because it was actually a good game. So, and then Crackdown 2 sold marginally a little bit worse, but
Right.
it was still a decent game. It was just more of the same, which is, that's usually the formula you follow with something like that. It
So-
was Saints Row 4 with less jokes before there was Saints Row 4.
Right.
Lots of indie games. There's literally an indie game that it has a hashtag in it now.
Really?
Welcome to 2014.
Oh.
IDARB. Hashtag IDARB. Please don't
So-
use that hashtag because it's a marketing shill. I guarantee it.
Yep. So how about the Mass Effect supposed to being a trilogy?
Yeah. New Mass Effect trilogy, huh?
Yeah. Just like Halo was supposed to be a trilogy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Saw some Mighty Number 9 stuff in the Microsoft place, which is interesting.
I really wish Mega Man didn't die the death that he did.
The
That
worst
was
game,
stupid.
the worst game freaking title ever created next to Pound IDRB. IDARB.
I think I could come up with some worse names.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. What the fuck?
And that's an indie game, not a Tomb Raider game.
No, that's a real game.
Is it a Tomb
It's-
Raider game?
It's the sequel to the reboot.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still on indie games.
Nope, sorry, I kind of backtracked a little bit because I noticed it.
Gotcha. Well, I thought you were saying that was bad because it was like Tomb Raider, but not Tomb Raider.
Oh,
That doesn't even sound like a bad
no,
title.
it's a bad title. It's weird.
It's not really. There could be worse. There's
Fable-
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, even though there's already Modern Warfare.
Advanced Warfare is yeah.
Yeah.
Because whatever. This year's it's Halo. It's Halo. It's Call of Duty 2015. So
Might as
just
well
the-
just call it that.
I literally am just waiting for them to start doing that. I mean, Unreal Tournament almost did it. They did it for 2 years in a row. Unreal Tournament 2003 and Unreal Tournament 2004.
Was it Unreal?
It was pretty unreal how similar those games were, and they only did it twice, and then they realized, hey, why are we releasing a game every year?
The Crew is looking to be like an interesting game.
I'm looking forward to The Crew. I signed up to try to get into the beta for it.
I'm going to do that right now because I forgot to do it earlier.
Yeah. Fable Legends, that was another game that it's Fable with co-op. Looks
I'm
like
winning.
at least it.
Wait, Fable with co-op?
Yep. 4-player co-op, possibly.
That's the theme of the year, isn't it?
Yep.
Might as well have been E4 player.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Project Spark. Conker's back and dead, finally.
What?
They're at it. You know that Project Spark thing?
What's Project Spark?
It's like a... Okay, so you know Little Big Planet for Sony? And how like you could make your own levels and kind of make your own games out of it and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Project Spark is Microsoft's version of that, where you're building your own world and stuff like that, right? You build your own world and you make your own game inside of it.
Huh.
And I guess Conker is going to be an asset inside of that, and therefore he is finally dead.
How does that mean he's dead?
Because he's probably not going to get his own game ever again.
You know what game I want?
What's that?
Another proper Banjo-Kazooie game.
It's never going to happen. The last one had cars.
That was a fun game. It just wasn't a Banjo-Kazooie game.
Exactly.
I honestly had a lot of fun with that game.
It could have been Clip Clops, Nuts and Bolts. Not. I'm paraphrasing JonTron in that. It could have been any two wankers characters. But
Didn't even
no,
have to be two wanker characters.
could have just been one.
It could have just been some dude.
Yeah.
Some dude in Nuts and Bolts.
Yep.
Could have been Lego.
Sure.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Sure.
That
But
makes
nope,
sense as a
they had to
Lego game.
ruin Banjo-Kazooie because Rare is a bunch of whores.
Can I just go on-
they make Connect games now.
You know what game I was hoping to be announced this year that wasn't?
What's that?
Chrome Hounds 2.
Yeah, that's never happening.
But I
Too
wanna...
bad. Make it yourself. Start a Kickstarter and buy the IP. I don't know.
Somebody already made a Chrome Hounds-like game, and I don't want that. I want Chrome Hounds 2. Or at least re-release it and put the servers back up. That would make me happy. Just to have the game again.
EA press conference. Star Wars Battlefront.
Is it looking like a proper Battlefront game?
It's looking like Star Wars.
Yay!
That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Mass Effect teaser that showed nothing.
No gameplay.
Nope.
Nope.
Sims
Mirror's
4.
Edge?
Sims 4. It's Sims.
Didn't they already have stuff for that? Isn't it out?
Nope.
No.
You're
All
thinking of maybe like the SimCity that's out right now.
No, I'm not even.
All right.
It's just, I've heard so much about it already. I just assumed it was out.
EA Sports made Bruce Lee roll in his grave because now he's in a UFC fighting game.
What?
He is a playable character in the new UFC game.
Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Bruce Lee, the martial artist.
The martial artist is now a fighting character in a mixed martial arts game.
Holy crap.
AKA, I've never seen Jet Li fight anybody while his legs are wrapped around him on the ground.
It would be like putting Jackie Chan in one of those games.
Yeah.
I would love to play that. A Jackie Chan fighting game.
And I'd love to see like Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, come on, bring him on. Kung Fu fighting game, like a legit Kung Fu fighting game. Let's do it.
I'd be rooting for Jackie Chan every time.
Of course, but
I know he's not the best, but I just like him the best.
They had all kinds of other sports. Don't care.
Don't care. Don't care about golf. Don't care about football. Don't care about soccer.
Nope, not really.
But the World Cup's coming up.
Yeah, good for them. Their EA has decided that they're jumping into the MOBA game. Dawngate, but don't worry, this one will be different than other MOBAs. It's going to have a story.
Oh, you mean like every MOBA game ever?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is going to have like an interactive story though, man.
So like I can't think of one.
Okay. Mirror's Edge. They showed no gameplay. They showed pre-alpha footage. And you know what it looked like? Mirror's Edge 1.
Edge.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Oh, sorry. EA, I forgot. Battlefield Hardline. With a beta sign up, with a closed beta opening the minute that they announced it, which I got into. And I played
Nice.
I played a couple of minutes of Hardline. I have a couple quick things to say about it. Battlefield Payday has nothing to worry about. Because this has nothing like Payday at all.
Is it fun?
Do you like Battlefield 4 or 3?
I've only played 3.
Do you like Battlefield 3?
It's alright.
Then you'd probably think that this is all right as well.
All right, so it's just another Battlefield game.
Oh, yeah. This time, instead of being the Chinese and the U.S. armies in fighting in cities, you're the cops or the robbers fighting in cities. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and instead of stabbing people with a tactical knife when you melee them, you hit them with baseball bats or police clubs. Also, you
What?
can buy tasers.
What?
Yeah. There's a couple new gameplay modes. Honestly, here's what I'm going to say about it. If they had done it as a Battlefield Bad Company Vietnam style add-on to Battlefield 4, like 30 the key part about that is that the Battlefield Bad Company Vietnam add-on costed $30 and was multiplayer only. I would have said, "Great, awesome, perfect. $30." They're selling this as a fully fledged Battlefield game.
Ugh.
$60, which means it's going to have a shitty single players tacked onto it.
I think my favorite Battlefield was Battlefield Vietnam.
You liked Battlefield Vietnam, the sequel to 1942?
Yeah.
I liked Bad Company 2 the most, I think. I think I honestly spent the most time in that one.
There's one feature that made me like Battlefield Vietnam the best.
What's that?
The ability to pick up vehicles with a helicopter and cart them around.
Sweet.
It was the best thing ever, and I'm surprised it never came back.
I heard lots of good things about 2142, though I only played it slightly. That was the future one.
Mm-hmm. Somebody at my shop bought like the Futurist, like Race 2142.
Yeah.
Made me sad that I didn't buy it, even though I'm not allowed, but whatever. Made me sad that somebody got it that wasn't me.
So, Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
Far Cry 4 looks pretty cool. It was just
Is it
the opening 5 minutes of it, at least in the Ubisoft press conference. Just Dance is coming to. It's not just going to be located on like the Wii or the Wii U.
Yep.
It's going to be any internet connected device.
So, like PC?
You're going to be able to throw it up on the TV, and then you use your smartphone as the Wiimote replacement.
Oh.
And then that means that they said that anybody in the room that can see the TV can play, as long as they have a smartphone, of course. You just download an app and say, "Hey, I'm here. I can see this TV," or "I can see this person's TV." I guess.
What if I don't have a smartphone?
Then you're fucked. More Division. It was a cinematic trailer, whereas the Microsoft one was a gameplay trailer.
Right.
The Division is looking pretty cool. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that game. The Crew is also looking pretty cool. It's a racing game. It's supposed to be fully open world in that you can go from end to end of the very large map without ever having to see a loading screen, supposedly. There's also a beta sign up for that, which we mentioned before. I signed up for the beta. We'll see if I get in.
I forgot my Uplay login credentials.
I'm feeling lucky. There was an Assassin's Creed Unity cinematic trailer. Valiant. Thank you. Valiant Hearts trailer that gave me the feels. A lot of people that were watching it with me in the same chat room that I was in said that they literally cried because of the trailer. It's
really?
It's an Ubisoft. The same engine that they did Rayman in, the art engine or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a World War I based story game in that engine. It looked pretty cool. It gave me some feels because World War I was like the most terrible war ever.
Not World War II.
No, I'd say World War I was probably 90% of the people that died in that war sat in a hole for 6 months and then just died.
Oh.
Like, that's it. And
French warfare.
Rainbow Six Siege, aka from what everybody was saying, Call of Duty Go 2.0. Ubisoft also did something weird with most of its game trailers this year. They added a lot of fake player interaction dialogue to the gameplay trailers.
So, like, you could hear, like, what simulated trash talk?
No, it was more like, cover this exit. Oh man, I got a bad spawn. Or, like, I'm doing DPS.
I'm doing DPS.
Stuff, yeah. That was not an actual legitimate quote, but it's thing of that nature. You'll just have to look at the trailer.
I I got a bad spawn in actual quote?
No, I just made
Because
those
that
up.
would not be something I'd like to include in a trailer. Was because bad spawning is kind of kills some games for me. Like,
Okay, we got one more. We got two more left here. Let's power through these.
Nintendo's gonna take forever. Spoilers.
Nintendo's gonna take forever. I'm not gonna let it take forever.
Mm. Yeah,
Sony.
kinda
Let's
silent
just hit the highlights here. Sony. Magicka 2 is coming. Grim Fandango's remake is coming. No Man's Sky looked pretty good. It's a procedural space-based game.
Mm-hmm.
Procedurally generated, I should say. They announced during the Sony press conference that GTA 5 is coming to the PS4 and Xbox One and PC.
Yep.
And I have something to say about that. Rockstar went on record when it came out that they were never releasing it on the PS4 or the Xbox One.
Did they? I
Yep.
don't remember that.
And they are liars.
I don't expect much better from Rockstar. I mean, developers these days,
Yeah.
they'll say whatever they want.
But the other thing I have to say to that is, all you doubters that said that it would never come to PC, suck it.
That was a stupid reason for people not wanting it to be on PC.
Right.
Yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, looking pretty good. Uncharted 4 is coming back. Uncharted is coming back with Uncharted 4, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Mortal Kombat's getting another game. Oh boy. The Order 1886 looked kind of okay. Destiny is getting a PS4 exclusive beta / alpha / play it on PS4 because Bungie gave us a lot of money. And YouTube is coming to PS4. PlayStation TV is coming out in North America, which is pretty much a little box that lets you play Vita games and PS1 games and PSP games with a PS3 controller.
They just had to combine everything.
Yep.
Yep.
So pretty much all the backwards compatibility of the PS Vita, the PlayStation 3 in the end of its life, and the Vita itself. So pretty much just Vita in a box that connects to your TV.
Nice. I'd like a DS in a box that
Connects
connects to my TV.
I have a 3D TV that would actually work. Anyways.
Hmm.
And I just need a little touchscreen thingy. But, let's see. The rest of it I don't care about. Nintendo. That happened this morning.
Super Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. There's a new character from Kid Icarus that's going to be in it. Polentina. You also get to fight as your Mii or other people's Mii with 3 different classes. A shooter class that has like a Mega Man style gun arm, a sword fighter class, and a melee class.
Nice.
Nice. Yoshi's Epic Yarn. Yoshi's Woolly World.
You mean Yoshi's Epic Yarn Island story?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Speaking of Yoshi's Island, I'm not impressed by the new one.
No?
I like the old one better.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Amiibo, aka we figured out what we're going to use NFC on the Wii U gamepad for, and it's Skylanders. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, a 3D thing with Toad. A new Pokemon, like that wasn't expected.
Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta 2, exclusive to the Wii U, with the first with Bayonetta 1 coming with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hyrule Warriors, which is freaking Dynasty Warriors with Hyrule characters from Zelda. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, so just another Kirby game.
It has Rainbow in the title.
Yep.
Or Curse.
Oh, there was a big open world Legend of Zelda thing. Who knows when that's going to come out. Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Maybe this time they'll make more Xenoblade games, so it's not impossibly hard to get.
Maybe this time it will just be anime that you play. Oh, wait, that's already what it is.
So just a visual novel?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mario Maker, a.k.a., all those things, all those, Kaizo Mario things
Yep.
that people were making way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just imagine that. Except
Nice.
you now have an interface to do it on the Wii U.
That can change between NES and New Super Mario Brothers style.
Yep. The thing that you got to remember about that is 90% of everything is shit. So don't be like expecting the best of anything out of this.
If any game taught me that, it's Rocksmith.
Splatoon looks kind of cool, actually. You get to play as like a little squid girl guy thing, and
Why would I play a game that's named after something that you spit in?
Splatoon, not Splitoon.
Splatoon.
Splatoon.
Isn't it spittoon for the thing that you spit in?
There's an I in it, not an A.
You sure? I'm
Yes,
gonna look it up.
Splatoon.
I guess there is.
Or is it a spittoon? There's not even an L in it.
It's a spittoon.
Yeah.
Pfiff.
That looks pretty cool. You shoot ink around. You try to take over the map. You can turn into a squid and move through the ink pretty fast. You shoot it at the other characters. Looks kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad it's 8v8, and every person needs an individual Wii U to do it. So
Really?
yeah.
That's a lot of Wii U's. Do they even have 8 sold at this point?
Maybe. I don't know. There's a new Star Fox game coming. That's about it. A bunch of other games. Mario Party 10 trailer. Lego Batman 3.
Important thing about the Star Fox.
What's that?
2-player Star Fox.
Whoa, shit. So let's break it down. Of the opening announcements, I think that Sony definitely had the longest. Ubisoft had the best, and Nintendo was the one that made me most want to buy their console.
Yeah.
That's my opinions. What
Pretty
are your
much.
opinions?
And by buy console, I mean convince one of my friends to buy the console and just go over to his house 20 times a day.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't really watch all of them, but based on the information and the games displayed, what were your... obviously, Sony was just definitively the longest because it ran almost 2 hours. But which one do you think, quote unquote, was the best, and which one made you want to buy most of their stuff?
I'm gonna have to say Nintendo, but like for specifics, I would say I'd be excited for Yoshi's Woolly World because I loved Yoshi's Island, but I did not like Kirby's Epic Yarn.
And it looks like almost exactly the same game, to be completely honest. Which is why I made the joke that I did.
Yeah, I did watch the trailer earlier, and it's like, this is Kirby's Epic Yarn. No. Why?
Yeah.
But between the Zelda games and Bayonetta and Star Fox, dang, that looks awesome.
Yep, I want to play Super Smash Brothers. I want to play the new... I wouldn't mind playing the new Zelda. I definitely want to play Bayonetta 2. That Mario Maker looks kind of cool. I did always wanted to play the NES Remix games that came out already. I'm thinking that a Wii U might be in my maybe not in the next 3 weeks future, but maybe in the next 3 months.
Or a year?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Weeks, months, or maybe even a year. I'll be there for you.
Mario Kart 8 came out. A new Mario Party would always be fun. So
Mario Party games haven't been the same in the last few iterations.
True. But it should be fun. I think that was a good little mini E3 recap. Not hard-hitting, not necessarily the best, but decent. And that's about all I have. Do you have anything to add?
Nope.
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 Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. All right. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Well then.
If there's anything new and fun and exciting that comes out of E3 for the rest of the show, I'm sure that we'll cover it next week.
I'm hoping for Commons 2.
Doubtful.
Or more information about Persona 5.
Doubtful.
Why is that doubtful?
Doubtful.
Mm.
Because everything that you want is never going to happen.
Well, Persona 5 is actually happening.
I know, but so is Final Fantasy 15, and nobody's mentioned that yet, so not even Squaresoft.
But Persona 5 happening in the next year, I think.
Supposedly Final Fantasy 15 is due, so...
You mean Final Fantasy 2015?
Yeah, sure. Well, I think that's about it. If you have nothing else, I bid you adieu, Internet.
Goodbye, Internet. Goodbye. Don't let Comcast keep you down for too long.